Out of all the fighters that happen in the world, who would you fight in the ring, and how long do you think you can last for?
Who's that? What are you talking about?
So check this out.
John,
Check this out.
I'll make you come right now.
Check this out. Like for me, I would love to fight Julio Cesar Chavez. Am I gonna lose? Yes.
Why do you want to fight him? That's not even a fight.
No. But
He's just gonna beat the shit out of you.
exactly. But
He's gonna make you come out your butt.
But stepping into the ring with like a legend like that, just go toe to toe with him.
No.
You wouldn't do anything like that.
That's not even a fight, dude. A fight means that both of you have an equal chance of fucking winning.
Then
he would just beat the shit out of you.
Okay, well, name a person.
Fallon thinks Ben Affleck when I would think that that dude would fucking eat his lunch, dinner, and late night. He would eat his fourth meal.
The joke's on you because I only eat one fucking time a day.
God, yeah. Is it a buffet? Holy shit. What are you eating for that meal? Give me one of everything. I shut that motherfucker down.
Yeah. That's what Ben Affleck did when he was in the role of Batman. He was just fat as shit.
Dude,
they had to CGI his fucking body.
Let's not go down this road, Fallon. It's a sad, lonely road for you. Ben Affleck would fucking...
How many movies did Batman come out in?
He would fuck you.
How many movies did Batman come out in?
He would fuck you harder than
How many
J-Lo.
movies did Batman... The best part about Batman versus Superman was Wonder Woman.
I thought you were going to say the credits, which would have been funnier.
It was Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman was the best part of fucking Batman versus Superman.
I mean, Superman was pretty cool.
Okay, so I got Julio Cesar Chavez. Fallon's getting his ass beat by Ben Affleck. Randy, who do you got?
You're getting the shit kicked in. You're
I
getting your ass beat worse than I would if I lost that fight.
Fucking great. I'm not gonna lie. I'm fucking going to get toe to toe against a legend.
He would beat you in the first round.
I know exactly.
I would fight Neil deGrasse Tyson because I'm just tired of this shit, dude.
Pluto's a planet,
smug
dog.
Motherfucker of like, no, listen. The world, the universe, is indifferent.
Fucking
it doesn't care.
Terrence Howard. Terrence Howard is a fucking retard, dude.
Who's that?
Is it Terrence Howard, the guy who was the original War Machine?
Dude,
Hey, man.
Okay, I'm so glad you brought this up.
Have
So
you seen this recent
Spider-Man.
shit that he's been
on
talking
Joe
about?
Rogan?
Dude,
Teriology?
where he's like, how is 1 × 1 equal 1? He was like, it has to equal 2, and I'm like, bro, you're fucking retarded, dude.
Do you know who Terrence Howard is?
Yeah, Iron Man. That's the guy.
Then part 1?
Yeah.
He was
yeah.
from Hustle and Flow.
Hustle and
Yeah.
Flow
Hustle-
guy.
Okay, let me just
And then
put this out
also,
there.
he's in the movie Four Brothers. That's
Yes.
a cop.
Yes. Four Brothers.
Yeah.
Okay, real quick. Four Brothers, fucking awesome movie.
It is.
Second,
Man, I like the way you do business.
I like the way you do business. Terrence Howard, Hustle and Flow, dope movie.
It is.
That's a good, man. Hey, man.
That's a fucking dope movie. Okay, so he recently, I know he's been doing a lot of presentations and like conferences and stuff like that about his teriology, about his new mathematics. So he recently did an episode with Joe Rogan.
Yes.
Which is
that's the one I'm referencing to.
Yeah, a long form conversation podcast, which is about 3 hours long. He starts off, I couldn't listen to it after the first couple minutes. He starts off like the first 10 minutes recapping his birth.
Yeah.
Saying how he remembers everything since before he was born.
He's smart, dude. He's a smart man.
Before he was born, he can remember when he was in the womb. He can remember when he was being born.
He's
he
psychic,
can remember
man.
as soon as he came out and then how he trained his unborn baby how to like do shit in his wife's womb. Dude, it was just so ridiculous. Like he's trying so hard to come off as a genius. And it's infuriating because if he was trying to be funny, it'd probably be the funniest shit I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
But it's infuriating.
Because he's trying to be serious and he's trying to say like he's got these doctrines and all this sort of shit. And I'm like
doctorates?
Yeah, I mean, you haven't completed anything, dude. You have no completed education whatsoever. Like the fact that he's like, I watched the video about it where he's like talking about, he's like, there's no, how is it that in every other equation and every other problem, 1 times any other number is equaled out to more than 1? How is 1 times 1? 1. He was like, there's no way that 1 multiplied by 1. He's like, since the beginning of time, they teach you that multiplying means that you come out with more.
Man.
And I'm like, dude, it's just fucking, it's the dumbest shit I've ever fucking seen, dude. It's so fucking stupid. Like, and people are trying to say, like, I read some of the comments on on these fucking videos, and people are like, it's just because you have a very singular train of thought. And I'm like, dude, you're just as retarded as this motherfucker is. Like, it's fucking ridiculous, dude. I can't stand this motherfucker. I would fight Terrence Howard. I would fucking fight that man.
Man.
Tony, man. You can't do it, man. You gotta turn in the armor, man.
Let's go, man. We gotta go.
He's well, according to my math, man, if I hit you 1 times with one of my fists, I hit you twice.
Dude, that's his logic. That's his logic. And I'm like, no, dude, do you not know how fucking multiplication works?
His math is called teriology. I'm not joking. That's not a joke. His math is called teriology. This logic language, he claimed, would be used to prove the erroneous statement 1 times 1 equals 2. How can it equal 1, he said? If 1 times 1 equals 1, that means that 2 is of no value because 1 times itself has no effect.
Man.
That don't even make sense. I don't know what the fuck he just said. You about to make tears come out of my face, man.
Okay. Do you think any of you guys in 6 months prep time can take on Jake Paul?
No. What are you talking about? Are you
don't
crazy?
think so? Are you fucking...
Jake Paul would ice this whole room, all 3 of us at once. I don't care what no one says. Jake Paul, is he the best boxer of all time? No, but that motherfucker is big and he could fight. He would knock all of us out with 1 punch for sure.
I think maybe 6 months.
1 punch.
I think Randy has the best shot out of all of us.
You're fucking retarded and don't sign me up for that, dude. I will make you come right now.
Dude. Jake Paul's a fucking joke to the sport.
Thank you.
Jake Paul, if you're hearing this, Fallon accepts your challenge.
I do.
Fucking John, too.
I do. I don't give a fuck. I'm like McGregor fighting fucking Mayweather.
Retarded?
No, I'm taking a fucking paycheck over getting over my pride.
No, hell no. I'll do fucking Rocky 4, fight that guy for free, just like in Rocky 4. Like when he fought Ivan Drago, he took 0 payment for that fight to avenge his friend Apollo Creed. I'm not avenging anybody. I would just want to fight him just to get the sport back into place.
No, you're fucking retarded, dude.
I love y'all. Y'all are
You're
my
fucking
best
retarded.
friends.
No, I would fight Jake Paul just to get a paycheck.
I mean,
But you
like
get
I
knocked-
said,
but
like I said,
do you
like
agree
I
that
said,
you would get knocked the fuck out?
It's the equivalent of McGregor fighting Mayweather.
Do you agree?
McGregor did not go into that fight thinking he was gonna beat up Mayweather.
Yes, he did.
He said that 1,000 times.
No, he
but
believed
in
that.
his mind was that I'm gonna get millions of dollars off of this fight, whether I win or not. The only person that has anything to lose is Mayweather.
He was a dumb, drunk Irish fuck. He definitely.
But the only person
definitely believe he is all right. I'll take it down to the patties and fucking we're going to ropes and I'll dust your apples. I'll make it a contribution so hard you'll call me daddy and mama.
You sound like fucking
Popeye.
What the fuck was that? The 007 guy, the guy who played Dr. Fate and Black Adam.
Pierce Brosnan.
There you go. That's what you sound like, dude. You sound like fucking Pierce Brosnan.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I don't think he's Irish though.
That
was more like Scottish. I think.
Do you
'cause I couldn't
agree
understand what
though
the fuck.
that you would get dusted?
I mean, I would get. Yeah. I mean, it's.
Thank you.
I hate Jake Paul, but like,
You
I
get
don't
dusted.
have any sort of experience like
You
that.
get dusted, dog.
I hate saying that, but yeah.
Yes. Hey, there's no shame in it.
But he's a fucking joke to the sport.
Better
He's
men
a
than
joke.
you have tried.
He's a joke to the sport.
I'm gonna get fucking dusted.
Like
but
you're
I'm fucking
fighting
gonna have either Tiger on his ass.
40-plus-year-old dudes who have been retired for years at a time to a boxing match when most of them are UFC fighters, which is crazy because we talked about this with Freddie. Like, you know, like you're consistently training in boxing while these guys are doing jiu-jitsu and wrestling and kickboxing and all this other stuff. Like,
Dude,
and they're retired, out of shape, all the kinds of shit. Like,
if Jake Paul stopped training for 6 years and we trained 5 hours a day for 6 years and then fought him, we would all lose.
Fuck no.
It's not. That's not even a question.
No.
that's not true.
No, dude.
No.
That's not true.
He's younger than us.
Because he's not. He's not.
bigger than us. He's stronger than us.
He's not.
He's
How
more
much younger
athletic.
though? He's
But-
what,
but-
like 6 years younger, maybe?
But he can get the eye of the
That's
tiger.
dude.
I mean,
Rocky
you're right.
Balboa.
That's a significant. Yeah, it's a significant gap. But
6 years. Think of where you were at 27.
I was worse than I am now.
I mean, agreed. You're pretty. You look terrible. We didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to say anything, dude. You look fucking terrible. You got to stop eating once a day. Holy shit. Lay off the Pepsi.
That's the first Pepsi I've had in weeks. Dude, Jake Paul's is a joke to the fucking sport. Jake Paul is bringing us closer to like more like gladiator days, to where we're just watching a fight to fucking see somebody get the shit.
I
kicked out of
agree,
them.
but he is a gladiator. There's no doubt about it.
No.
It doesn't matter if you think he's a clown. He's a legit gladiator. To take that away from him is it's
no, because a
ridiculous.
gladiator was somebody who fought fucking champions. Jake fights retired champions.
You couldn't fight a retired champion, dude. You couldn't fight a retarded champion.
Yeah, but most of these fights are set up like they're not fucking. Jake's not actually knocking these guys out.
Tommy
like,
Fury wasn't no setup. That dude beat him. That dude didn't get no fucking lay down in the 4th round clause. That dude beat him. And it was still a good fight. Like he didn't defeat him. He beat him though. He didn't fucking lay him down. But I mean, he won. But even he couldn't lay him down. That guy has legitimate skill. He's legit. Is he like top rank? No. But
he's not even pro in my opinion.
He crossed the line of like he's not a normal dude. That's not a guy that you want to get a fight with in the street. That's not a guy. No, that's not one of those dudes. No, for sure, no.
Okay,
for sure, no.
You know what? Actually, no. I would take payment, but not money though, because Jake Paul does have a Pokemon card that I do want. And there's only
That's
one.
Logan.
Either way, I'll put it in the fucking contract.
Mike Tyson's fighting them both.
I do want. I mean, I'll watch it on YouTube. I'll watch that one. Just because it'll probably be a good fight. I mean, I'll watch the fucking YouTube highlights of it.
I love Mike Tyson, but that's a joke.
I agree. It's a freak fight.
And again, Mike Tyson's not fighting because he wants to beat Jake Paul. He's fighting for a pay. No, he's fighting for a paycheck.
He wants to buy a new tiger. He says, "Yes, I just want to buy a new tiger because the other ones, the stripes are worn out. Now it's just like it's like a big cat. So I'm gonna buy a new tiger with all new stripes."
By the Santa Claus, and it's not Santa Claus if you would think it's Santa Claus.
Have you seen that guy shit talk to Jake Paul? He's all like, "I'm gonna knock you out and suck your dick. I promise you, dude. I'm gonna go in your house. I'm gonna rape your dogs, and then I'm gonna suck your dick."
There's that one where it's a real interview. He's talking about fucking that dude. And that's terrifying.
It seriously is, because it's basically saying like, dude, if I wanted to, I will rape your butt. I could do that. If we was in jail, dog, you would be a human flashlight.
Mike Tyson's one of the few people that would talk to me with the list with that high pitched voice, and I would still be shitting I would be back to ground zero, and I'd be shitting myself in the middle of the night, dude.
If you were in jail and you had to share a cell with Mike Tyson, and one day you said, "Man, I got this boner. I don't know what to do with it. What do you think, Falon?" It's like, I would be scared.
I'm using one phone call, call Randy real quick so I can bust it in the wall.
Randy can make him come.
He's like, "You want me to make him come? I'll get him off your ass for a couple hours." But that dude says he's got him boiling it up inside him. That factory is crazy. He's turning him out like Temu from China.
This thing has been rock hot for 2 solid weeks.
He said, "This is harder than my 2nd grade math class, man. It's hard." He said 1 times 1 is not 2. That's what Terrence Howard told me.
That's what Terrence Howard told me. And Miss Howard would not let me. She would not let me pass.
I kept telling you, it's 2. Look, it's 1 and 1. How is it going to be another 1? It has to be at least 2. There's 1 of each.
Jesus Christ. Oh, dude.
Final thoughts?
Jake Paul's a fucking joke.
He is. And if he's listening, I'll fucking fight him.
I would beat the fuck out of Ben Affleck.
Speaking of Logan Paul having the like a really expensive Pokemon on a chain. Did you ever hear about when Post Malone bought that Magic the Gathering card?
Yes, but that's not the Pokemon I'm talking about. His brother or him bought the PSA 10 Pikachu.
Pikachu, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, yeah. But yeah, Post Malone did buy like what? Did he win? Did he buy it or did he like get out of the packaging? Post Malone.
No, some nerd guy got it out of the packaging. It's the One Ring card.
Yeah.
It's like a hollowed, and it's written in Elvish, because they have a couple of One Ring cards, but this card specifically, the print, everything about it was a one of a kind, one of one, made by Wizard of the Coast Magic the Gathering card from Lord of the Rings, and it was the One Ring card, and it was valued. I don't know how they value these cards. It was valued at $2 million. And he sold it to Post Malone, who is a Magic the Gathering player, and not just like a hobbyist. He's actually really good. He's one of those hardcore nerds that he's really into it. He's been into it since he was a kid. He has like a custom built deck, and he's played pretty versed people. And he wins. Like he's a good Magic the Gathering player. It's pretty crazy. And he spent $2 million on it. It's fucking crazy. Okay, so have you guys ever seen those videos on Instagram or Facebook about people who do trade shows for Pokemon cards and like Yu-Gi-Oh cards, One Piece cards? I think it's fucking dumb, but I can't stop watching it. I can't stop watching people at conventions trading and buying and selling cards of like Pokemon. Because it doesn't make any fucking sense to me. I don't know how they value these cards of like rarity, grades of like how they're worth. There's this one card that they sold that was a Pikachu and a Poncho, and they're worth $3,000. These cards are worth $3 fucking grand, and it's not even a cool fucking card. It's not even a cool card. It's Pikachu in like a Halloween jacket.
Yeah, that's like he's on a Charizard poncho. He's on a Rayquaza poncho. He's Pikachu in a Mario and Luigi outfit. Plumbers.
Yeah. There's some of these cards that go for like $3, $4, $5,000, $2,000, shit like that, and people are like, "I want this card. What can you do for it? Like, what can you do for me on it?" And it's crazy. People are dropping $2,000 on a card. Now, I'm gonna come out and say it. I like Magic the Gathering. I play Magic the Gathering. I have the app. I have cards. I love the game. It's super fucking cool. But that's just me. I don't think I like anything enough to like pay like a lot of money for shit like that. Like the original Hunter x Hunter Greed Island, they have a real card set.
Yeah.
With a real binder.
Yeah.
And if you find it on eBay and shit like that, it's like $800 for the collection.
Yeah.
If I was rich, I would buy it because it's fucking dope. But it's kind of lame because I wish I lived in the time where it was coming out because I would want to collect them. I don't want to buy a collection. I want to collect them. I want a pack of cards. And
that's like an experience in itself.
Yeah, I want to do that. The thing that kind of pisses me off about these Pokemon card videos is that the guys that are into it now and like why it's so big, probably 90% of them, they don't even like Pokemon. They don't care about Pokemon. They don't care about the game. It's like Bitcoin bros that like buy Pokemon packs. They like open them on videos for like streaming likes and like stars for like money. And then, like, they're trying to trade and resell for money. Like, it's like stocks. They don't care about it. They just want to make money, which is fucking stupid. Like, I don't get it. I don't even know why people are into it.
I get what you're saying.
I mean, of course.
That's what Jake Paul does for boxing.
Exactly. I agree.
I'm not, but it's exactly that.
It's dumb.
You're putting on, that's why I say it's becoming more like a gladiator thing. But you're right. Like, that's a real thing. Like,
these bros are ruining it, which I get why, like, Jake Paul kind of ruining it. It's ruining it because it's driving up. Is it increasing the popularity and the interest and stuff like that? But it's also ruining it for the people that actually like and care about this card, this brand, and stuff like that. Because now a Pikachu Poncho is worth $3,000 because these fucking queer scalpers are getting them all and then trying to sell it to the nerds that really want them that can't get them now.
Exactly.
It pisses me the fuck off. That's what I hate about sneakerheads.
Yeah.
Like, Nike will, and that's fuck Nike for only making like, this is a limited run. We're only making like 10,000 pairs. Well, all these fucking asshole femme shithead queers are buying them all, and they're trying to sell them to you for twice the price the day after the release. It's like fuck you.
Because so badly I wanted the re-releases of the fucking, what are they? I don't even know which ones they are. The ones that fucking Miles wears in Into the
Jo-
Spider-Verse.
those are Jordan 1s.
They re-released them for the movie.
The part 1, yeah, they did
And
part 1 and part 2. The part 2 ones are kind of lame.
I
The
didn't-
part
yeah, I
1
didn't-
ones are dime. Those are
Yeah.
$800 in the box.
And they released a short series of them, and they sold out in less than 2 hours.
Yeah. My nephew has the Across the Spider-Verse ones that they're like the Jordan retros. They're the same color scheme, but they have like these weird like yellow, blue, red bubbles on the top. It kind of loses it. The original re-release for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse Part 1,
Yeah.
those ones are fucking dope. The bottom of them are like light blue translucent with like webs. They're so sick. They're like a red, white, black scheme of like the original Jordan retros. $800 in the box. Don't even fucking make any sense. For part 2, they also made a limited run of Prowlers, high top black purple Prowlers, but they only released them to the cast and crew or some shit of the movie. Yeah. And they like leaked out to a couple people of like they passed them on to other people, but you couldn't even buy them. They were so cherry, dude. They were so fucking dope. They were so cool.
And they ended up like a bunch. And I'm pretty sure it's like you say. Like some dude with just a bunch of money went and bought fucking every single one and then resold them for 2 to 3 times as much.
It pisses me the fuck off because
they do that with everything, dude. They do it with everything, yeah. Because they do it with like when the PS5 came out, somebody went and bought just a whole bunch of PS5s, and then was like, "Oh, I have a PS5. There's no PS5s anymore. $2,000."
What's even more annoying that it's not about shoes. It's not just about shoes. It's about games. It's about systems, clothes. People who do this for a business, they have bots. They have like programs that they can buy. You can buy them. They don't even have to make them. You can buy them. You can enter the parameters of like what you want, like what you're looking for, to where it'll search the internet for of like, I'm looking for shoes, Jordans, these types, these colors, these sizes, blah, blah, blah. You enter all of the data, and then at the release, it constantly scours the internet. But whenever it releases, it'll scour the internet for any of the websites anywhere, and it'll buy as much like of the quantity that you want, the size, of the color, whatever, of what you're looking for. So they have bots. A bunch of people have them. They have bots to where as soon as stuff like this releases, it'll automatically buy as much as it can until it can't no more. And a bunch of people have it, so it instantly sells out. I mean, some people get it through to where like, oh, I got a pair. But most people have like these programs that'll do all the work for them, and then now they have like 100 pairs of all the different sizes, all the different colors of like shirts, clothes, games, shoes, and shit like that. And then seriously, the day of, an hour later, I got those Kakashi Crocs.
Yeah.
Dude, at the same day, an hour later, twice the price on StockX.
That's
fucking
crazy.
Assholes that just buy it on resale.
The ones that I was fucking really jealous of, the Vans you got. Those blue ones, what were they? The Muscas?
Oh, the Rowleys.
The Rowleys, that's what they were.
Vans Rowleys, they're old school moon boots from back in the day of like the early 2000s of when I was a kid. And I had a pair of the XLTs. They were the black and white ones with the brown gum soles. But they re-released, they did a collaboration with this brand called Dime. And they released like old school moon boot blue Rowleys with the old school ones, the fat ones.
Yeah.
And same thing. They bought them all. They released them to some like local, like small grade skate shops. You couldn't buy them from Vans, and they had some on some of the websites. But the people, fucking sneakerheads bought them all. The sneakerheads don't even fucking wear Vans. They bought them for resale.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's like people who don't even give a shit about the shoe. They stole them from all the skaters that wanted them from like nostalgia.
Yeah.
And they were reselling them. They rolled out for like $115. Of like, you can buy them brand new retail $115. They were on StockX $300. Hour later, pissed me the fuck off. My wife went out on a limb for me and got them upcharged for me on the internet, where someone got the lowest action. If you waited long enough, they weren't selling them because skaters weren't going to pay double the price for it.
Yeah,
because they're not sneakerheads. Skaters aren't sneakerheads.
Yeah,
they were buying them for nostalgia. For like the brand of like, those are the Vans I had when I was a kid. That's what I want. But they're not sneakerheads. They don't have a bunch of shoes. They just wanted those. But sneakerheads bought them thinking they were going to sell them for sneakerhead collector prices. But so basically they were charging like $300 and they kept having to go down because skaters weren't going to pay that. Old school skaters weren't going to pay that shit.
Exactly.
So eventually I got them for after tax and everything like that. I got them for like $190, which is a fuckload. That's a lot for shoes.
Yeah.
I've never paid over $100 for shoes.
And for Vans.
For Vans,
At
dude.
that.
Yeah, because even at 115, that's a lot for Vans.
Yeah, because Vans are on the fairly, at least reasonably priced fucking shoe.
Top shelf Vans, 95.
Mm-hmm.
They never go over 100.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason why these are 115 is because they're a collab with Dime, which is like a European fashion brand that like did a collaboration with Jeff Rowley to re-release his shoes.
I got mine for free from my nephew.
You wear the same size?
Yeah.
Dude, slip-ons when I was in high school used to only cost like $20.
Dude, there was like an off-brand ones of not Vans at Academy you can get for $5. They're the prison slip-ons.
Oh yeah.
They're like you can get them in blue and white. That's it. Blue and white. They're $5.
The same colors they have in prison.
Yeah, they were pretty much prison style.
Yeah.
And people would get them and like just draw on them and shit like that.
That's fucking crazy.
Do you collect any cards, John?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Pokemon?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Do you have a decent collection?
I do.
Have you ever like just like TCG'd them?
I do. The most expensive card I have right now, I want to say, is my Japanese holographic Charizard.
No way.
Damn.
That actually run like $50?
No, I think it goes like maybe $200.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, because it's got because I didn't know this, but I posted it online just to see what I can get of it. The guy's like, oh, there's a card here, there's a card here. Your card's got the swirl on it. I'm like, what the fuck's a swirl? So behind the card, not behind the card, but like one of the images, it's like the flames is a swirl. So the more swirls you have in your card is worth more.
Uh-huh.
So I got like 1 or 2 swirls in my card. I'm like, holy shit, it's pretty cool.
When did you pull that in a pack?
I did like 20 years ago. I have no fucking clue why I got that card.
Really?
It's like one of those things like, I have this card, but I don't
Do you
know
ever
where I got
still like buy any packs or anything?
it. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I do.
I buy Pokemon cards for my daughter all the time, and she pulls them out. I bought her like a case for them.
Mm-hmm.
But you never got into Magic?
I never got into it because I never played it, so I never really got into it. But I got into Yu-Gi-Oh pretty bad as a kid as well.
Mm-hmm.
But Magic the Gathering, I never got into it because I never understood it. And my mom's like, "That's for the devil." I'm like, "Yes, ma'am."
Yes, ma'am. Whatever, mom.
But Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, I used to buy a lot. Pokemon now, I buy a lot of cards instead of my boys.
I got into Pokemon when I was 10 years old in 5th grade when it first came out, just because everyone was buying them, and I never held on to them. Did you ever get in the Pokemon phase?
I had cards
at
for
the
a
same
little
time.
bit.
It was Pokemon and yo-yos that like pop.
Yeah.
The yo-yos with the ball bearings that would go fucking crazy. Those popped hard at the same time in the 90s.
Hacky sack, yes.
Hacky sack. I could never do that shit.
I was fucking the shit at hacky sack.
Dude, we fucking played for hours in my front yard.
Dude, seriously, like fucking, that's crazy. I remember buying a fucking $3 hacky sack. We were just like 9 hours.
I was so poor, I made my own out of like the tip of a sock and rice.
Nice.
That's sad.
Yeah, I couldn't afford them.
I
Dude,
know,
hacky sacks were expensive. Were
They
like
became
$8.
expensive.
They were like $8 to $10 for like a good one. Dude, when you're 8 years old, $10 is a lot. Back in the fucking 90s,
We're fucking rich.
when did your parents just be like, here's $10? Mine didn't. I didn't get that shit. Your grandma was the best though.
She was
grandma
cool.
was the shit.
She's cool, yeah.
She still is.
No wonder.
Mm.
My grandma's hated me, dude. My grandma's hated me. One never invited me over, and the other one was just like, you know how like when you go over, grandmas are supposed to like just like be the ones that spoil you.
Yeah.
She would never offer me anything. Like they wouldn't be like, you want a Coke or like nothing. I would go over there and she's like, hey.
What's your name again? What's your name again?
I think his name's Donnie.
Donnie.
Says his name's Donnie.
Said his name is Donnie.
But you don't have any more cards, right?
No,
You don't have
I was
anything
gonna
old
say I
school.
ain't nothing.
What happened to all your shit when you were a kid, like GameCube, Melee? What happened to all that?
My piece of shit father pawned all my shit.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Mm.
Remember he took my fucking half stack of my guitar and pawned that
Oh fuck, dude! I remember that because you said take it with you,
shit. Yeah. I was,
so that way he can't get it. And I was all like, yeah, fuck him. And then he was like, where is it? I was like, here, sir. Here
I
it
mean,
is,
to be fair, we
sir.
were only like 16 years old at the time.
I was like, Falon gave it to me. He said, hold it. Here you go, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah. Oh, shit, he went. Yeah, all my stuff, all my good stuff.
He reminded me of the dad from Chronicle. You remember that?
Chronicle, the one with the
Superpower guys?
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah. You remember like the main guy who
Oh
becomes a
yeah,
villain,
yeah.
like his dad was
I'm
like
fucking James Dion.
What?
What's his name? What's the fucking?
The Green Goblin guy's name?
Yeah.
I don't know his real name.
That's his name.
Okay, James.
I was like, what's his name too? I want to know now.
I don't know.
Oh shit, we better wrap.
Oh shit, dude.
How long are we going?
An hour and a half.
Fuck. We'll cut some shit out.
Maybe. I don't know. We're talking about a lot of
Oh,
stupid
okay,
shit.
okay. Last thoughts. If we were doing karaoke right now, what karaoke song you singing?
Karaoke song.
Man.
Where were you gonna do that night before you got too fucked up? Because you said you were gonna do one.
Sex on Fire.
Go ahead. Go ahead. We're waiting. Go ahead.
So I'm not gonna sing it now
Why?
because I'm not doing karaoke right now.
Yeah, you are. Go ahead.
No, I'm not.
Don't be a bitch.
I already said the song. You asked what song. I said
Sing
the song.
it.
No.
If you were doing
You
karaoke,
didn't
you would sing it. So we'll go ahead and sing it.
No, it's too late now
Why?
because now you're changing the rules.
Pussy.
You're like the game master, fucking Dungeons and Dragons.
I'll make you come right now. John, go ahead. What are you
Don't tease
singing?
me with a good time.
I don't know. You go first.
Bitch.
Bitch, go.
I answered already. Y'all fucking stop being pussies and just answer already.
I'm not
fucking
pussies.
know.
I was fucking hosting.
Stop fucking wasting time. What song are you singing?
I would do something from Stone Temple Pilots because it's really easy to sing that. What's that song? Push? Is it or Plush?
I don't know. I think mine honestly would be a country song.
Go ahead.
A country song?
What song?
You've been in Wyoming for too long, dude.
I mean, I grew up in Texas. I listened to this shit too.
He's a coconut.
You sound like Beyonce.
Go ahead. What
Nah.
song?
George Strait, the fireman.
This ain't Texas.
Yeah, see, you had the fucking song in your head already.
I did.
What
I was
song
like-
is that? Go ahead. I don't know it.
I'm not gonna sing it
Why?
because I'm not a fucking great singer. We tried.
I'll do Stone Temple Pilots right fucking now.
You want to do it?
I'll do it right fucking now.
Let's fucking go.
Where you going for the mall? Where you going with the mask I found? And I feel when the dogs begin to smell her. Her pussy stinks a lot.
You know what? Now that you're singing that, I change it. I would sing Creed. Hold me close, 'cause I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm thinking.
I know you like Creed because I've never heard that fucking song. I only know 2 songs from Creed.
That's good.
With arms wide open.
Is that Creed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Creed? You don't
Oh, I
fucking
didn't-
like Creed.
I didn't know that. Well, you just said I did.
Or what's the main one where he's in the boat? Up there on the others.
Is it?
Oh, if I
didn't even know that was Creed.
To my eyes.
That's a good song.
The only other one I.
Oh shit, no. You know what song I'll sing? Kryptonite, 3 Doors Down.
Go ahead.
Oh God.
Go ahead.
I'm not singing the song.
What the fuck, dude? So why wouldn't you not sing it here, but you would sing it in front of a bunch of strangers at a bar? Y'all are some pussy ass motherfuckers.
I just sang.
I mean, okay. So John, go ahead.
The only other Creed song I know is Never Made It as a One Man.
That's not
That's
Creed. That's
Nickelback.
Nickelback.
Oh,
okay,
fuck, you're right.
Last song. Okay,
See, that's the 2 bands I get confused. That's why
Well,
I'm like,
see,
I didn't know that was
I can't
fucking
sing the
Creed.
song because I don't remember the lyrics. It's like the fucking episode of us happened.
you have to have a prompter.
Exactly.
Okay, last question. Do you remember the first CD that you bought? Like that you had a choice. Like I want this CD, Mom, please.
My Chemical Romance, 3 Cheers of Sweet Revenge.
That was the first CD you bought. That came out in like 2007. You were 17 when you bought your first album?
2004. At 2004, 3 Cheers of Sweet Revenge. Came out in
14.
That's
You're
14,
when you
dude.
got your
What?
first CD.
You said when I first bought it, nobody has bought it for me. I bought it with my own money.
But like, even if like you said, Mom, I want this, can you get it for me? You don't remember that? Because I got one when I was like fucking 10.
Joey, my older brother, bought me 3 Doors Down CD. I think it was Loser at the time. Like in 3rd grade. That was my first CD that my brother bought for me. So
First CD I think was.
That album did come out in 2004. You
I told
fucking
you.
nerd.
John fucking loves My Chemical Romance, dude.
I do.
Long ago, it's not to hurt you. Die again. We are
Dude, now
So
he's really.
far
See, now he's gonna
from
sing.
hanging on. My name is John.
try to incinerate.
I think Oh, fuck. First CD. Let me see. I think it was Big Timers. I don't remember what the album was, but this fucking Still Fly song.
What?
Yeah.
Did you wear FUBU?
No, I wore Bufu.
Gay up boots with the pimped out Gucci suit. You were like 8 getting down to some gangster ass shit.
I was 11.
Ain't got no time.
I was 11, I'm pretty sure. Let me see.
Okay, Randy, what was yours?
Dude, I had a twofer. So my dad was a veteran, so we got to go shop on base.
12.
And base is different. Go on.
It was 2002.
You're 12?
Yeah.
I think I was 10. Yeah, I know I was 10 because it's before my parents got divorced. But my dad could shop on base, and you don't pay any taxes on base. So we would go shop for groceries, blah, blah. And so one year for Christmas, for Christmas shopping, instead of buying us gifts, he took us all to like the Navy Exchange, which is pretty much like a fucking... like a Dillard's or a Macy's. Like, they had everything. Clothes, furniture, electronics. And he was all like, y'all can go and pick out your own Christmas gifts. So, like, go and get what you want. And then, like, come back and show me or ask me. And I'll tell you if it's okay or not. I got a Game Boy Color. It was an atomic purple one. And I got Donkey Kong Country Part 2. It was a big score for me. Because, like, I didn't know what I could get. Because, seriously, I was going to get, like, some fucking small-ass toys. But, like, my brother and sister were getting some like badass shit, and I was all like, I wonder if he'll give me a fucking Game Boy. They're like $100. That's like a lot, but like, that's pretty cool. Atomic purple. That means it was see-through purple.
Yeah,
it's fucking dope. And he was like, yeah. I was like, oh fuck yeah. And I was like, is that it? And he's like, I mean, just go look. I was like, what? I can get more. I got Nickelback. Good album.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Nickelback. It was the one where it's just like a big eye crying, the first album, and Ja Rule.
Ja Rule.
Love is Pain. I remember the album title. It was Love is Pain. That was the one where Ashanti was on like half of it. But dude, the first Nickelback album went hard as fuck. To this day, Nickelback goes hard. The album's pretty good, dude. I forgot what it's called.
Ja Rule was in like
Silver.
Every 2000s music video.
Ja Rule went fucking hard, dude.
Nah,
it was like
dude,
that.
Ja Rule, okay, you're
everybody
right.
that was living up and said, "What do I do?"
Do you know what Ja Rule said to his girlfriend when she bought him a hat? Baby girl, put it on me.
I like my biscuits with gravy. J-Lo was on that album. Shout out to your ex-girlfriend. And Ashanti was on like 3 of those songs. And what's crazy, looking back, Ashanti was fucking ugly, dude. But when I was 12 years old,
she was smoking, dude.
Bad bitch, dude. Ashanti and like Britney Spears and fucking Christina Aguilera is making like those like kind of coy young girl girlfriend songs. I was like 11 years old.
No, dude.
I was going
Genie in a bottle, bro. I'm pretty sure I masturbated to that video a few times.
I know you did.
I'm a genie in a bottle.
Those songs was crazy. It was just sexual enough for like young people. Like I just remember being a kid, going into middle school, going like, psh, dude, 6th grade is gonna be fucking lit, dude. I'm gonna see so many titties. It's like the opposite. I got bullied so much, dude. I got like picked on so much. The ugliest girl in our whole grade is like the one that got big tits, and like everybody was like enamored with her. And I remember I was like good friends with her, like, and then like the next year she just got like huge bazongas. And I just like I got so nervous I stopped talking to her. And then I remember one time we were like walking the backstops at PE, and she was like near me, and she's like, "What's up, Brady? You don't talk to me anymore?" I was like, yeah. I didn't even like say anything. I just spazzed. I was like, "No, man, big tits." See ya. And she ended up hooking up with like the ugliest dude in our grade, and I was like, "Fuck! I could have had the car wash." God damn it! ugly as fuck. But like, it's crazy how when
That's
you're
the
a
ultimate.
kid.
That's the fucking $12 car wash right there, dude.
Whoever got boobs first was the hottest girl in school. It was weird. You remember that when you were a kid? You're just like, whoever got the biggest boobs first. It could be like a pig, dude. It could have been like the pig.
Which is usually what it was.
It was. It's weird because it's like they're at the feeding trough every day. They're the ones getting the nutrients.
Exactly.
Give me no nutrients.
I get the nutrients.
Big Boots McGee over there.
Yeah, dude.
She's like, "What's wrong, man? You're not friends with me anymore." I was like, "No, leave me alone, you big tit freak." Fucking weirdo big tits. You're like 12. What's the hell, dude?
I'm only 11 and a half, you fucking sicko.
Weirdo. I don't know what to do those. It's fucking
My birthday's not till July.
bigger.
It's like back to sand.
Bigger than my head.
Bigger than my head. Can't even fit that in my hand.
It's like a bag of sand.
Wait, a bag of sand. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess we'll close it on that, huh? On big titties.
Big titties. Goodbye. No one said anything.
I was like, I don't know. This is y'all's show, not mine.
Jeez. You're supposed to just chime in whenever, John.
Ustedes tengan una buena noche.
Oh, fuck, dude. I'm divorced for sure.
Oh, baby.